welcome you to the Heartitude series, and today I want to challenge your heart over a particular scripture that Paul the Apostle challenged us with, and he challenged Timothy with in the book of 1 Timothy chapter 1 and from verse 18 to 20. We were warned about the possibility of having a shipwreck, or the shipwreck of our faith. Now, the Christian faith has been described as a most precious faith, and that we must be very careful that we're not blown off course by the wind of this world, and we're just blown into the open sea of life and far away from our relationship with the Lord and with our fellow believers. Now, when a man is involved in a real life shipwreck on the sea, it can be one of the scariest experiences that anybody can go through. Once in a while, we get to hear of cruise ship, getting stranded on the high sea and then eventually sinking, maybe due to a mechanical fault or due to some carelessness on the part of the crew. In like manner, Paul the Apostle challenged us that if we are not careful as believers, we can have a faith shipwreck in such a way that we are driven off course and we begin to go down spiritually. And then we begin to lose the content of our faith. We begin to move far away from the relationship that we have with the Lord into the open sea of life, wherein we find ourselves on dangerous waters. In the book of Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 14, Paul the Apostle said, one of the things that we need to do to safeguard the shipwreck of our faith, that we don't live our lives as infants in the faith that are being tossed to and fro by every wind of doctrine, by every wind of teaching. That is one of the things that can make us to be driven off course, and then we begin to lose direction in the journey of our faith. And ultimately, a man begins to sinking down in his relationship with the Lord, in a downward spiral in our fellowship with our fellow brethren. And we begin to lose the content of our faith. We must trust the Lord. Paul the Apostle challenged Timothy. He said, hold on to faith and a good conscience. That some have let go of that, and then they've made a shipwreck of our faith. We must trust the Lord to help us that we won't be a bad example when it comes to the shipwreck of faith, but rather we will be one of those who are standing to contend for the faith that was once delivered unto the saint, as it was recorded in the book of Jude from verse 3 to 4. Jude chapter 1 verse 3 to 4 says, contend for the faith that was once delivered unto the saint. We must do the battle of the faith. We must take a stand against every form of behavior, every form of habit that can drive us off course in the journey of our faith. The Lord is challenging us. There is a need to take a stand. And so that at the end of the day, we can say like Paul the Apostle, we have fought a good fight, we have kept the faith, and then we have finished the race. And at the end of the day, we can obtain the essence of our faith journey at the end of the road. I pray that the Lord will help you and the Lord will help me as we move on in this life, that we will not make a shipwreck and the shipwreck of our faith. Taking a stand when it really does matter and making that difference to make our faith to count, to hold on to a good conscience and to make God to be glorified. Take a stand in your faith. Be on your guard.